Hello, my lovelies. So, tonight we are going to talk about urban legend Slenderman. There is a lot of controversy about him, whether he is real or urban legend. Um, no matter what he's depicted as, there's always going to be people that think that it's real, anyways, because maybe they saw something or heard something that somebody else didn't. So, I just want to start off with, okay, who is Slenderman and what does he do? Okay, Slenderman is a paranormal being who lurks near forests, and absorbs, kills, or carries off his victims. In some accounts, he targets children, which is really fucking terrifying. He looks like a long-limbed, lean man in a black suit with no face, and he almost has like spider-like arms. He's just super creepy. Okay, is Slenderman some kind of a demon or a ghost? No. He is an interdimensional being with supernatural powers, not from hell or an earthbound spirit, just something similar to a god. There are also some different points of views in which Slenderman is represented as a demon or a ghost. So it's kind of, whatever story you read, it kind of changes between those three things. He's almost godlike because of his powers, or he's depicted as a ghost or a demon who loves children. What is Slenderman's weaknesses? His weakness is telepathic defense. The Slenderman can be mentally harmed by telepathy or a mental shield of sort, hydrokinesis. The Slenderman is actually made of sand, so therefore, if he gets hit with liquid substances such as water, he will become mud, leaving him unable to move. So if that bastard is chasing you through the forest, just throw your drink at him. Okay, well, Slenderman's origin story is actually really creepy as fuck. Slenderman was created back in 2009 by Eric Knudsen, who goes by Victor Surge on the internet, for a contest on the website called Something Awful. Specifically, Knudsen designed Slenderman for the Create Paranormal Images thread, which was calling for participants to Photoshop existing photographs. The Slender Man started off as a tall, creepy, slim, spider-like figure, photoshopped into two seemingly benign pictures of kids playing, which was super creepy. I'm going to show you this. I don't know if you can see it on there. See the picture? It's kind of blurry, but yeah. So it's just a bunch of kids playing at a park, and in the background you see the tall Slender Man just standing there watching the kids. It's just eerie. Knudsen's images found their way onto 4chan and then went viral, and soon the Slender Man started appearing in videos, photos, and even games. In short, Slender Man entered the realm of urban legend, morphing from an internet concoction into a wood-dwelling boogeyman who preys on children. How delightful. Though Slender Man is considered an urban legend, he is responsible for real-life stabbings and other crimes. In May 2014, two Wisconsin girls named Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire were accused of stabbing their classmate Peyton Leutner because they believed that doing so would please the fictional Slenderman and prevent him from harming their families. They truly believed that this was going to stop any wrongdoings from the Slenderman. They wanted to please him. So, excuse me. The girls who said they learned of Slenderman on the website Creepypasta, which is actually a channel on YouTube that I watch faithfully. I enjoy it very much because, everything on there is really not real, but it's super creepy. It's just animated, creepy, little short stories and stuff. I love it. Anyways, they were just 12 years old at the time of the crime. Peyton was stabbed 19 times and barely survived the attack. In response to the incident, Knudsen said, "I am deeply saddened by the tragedy in Wisconsin, and my heart goes out to the families of those affected by this terrible act." In October 2019, Peyton spoke out for the first time about the attack. "I've come to accept all of the scars that I have," she said in an ABC interview. "It's just a part of me. I don't think much of them. They will probably go away and fade eventually." It's really, really sad what happened to her. In addition to the attack on Peyton, there have been numerous other crimes connected to the fictitious Slender Man, mostly involving young teens. After the Wisconsin stabbing, a 13-year-old girl in Ohio, believed to be obsessed with Slender Man, attacked her mom with a knife. That same year, a 14-year-old girl from Florida reportedly set her house on fire after reading about Slender Man. Okay. I'd like to know what the hell's making them go cuckoo when they read about Slender Man. So even in September 2018, in other words, like very recently, tabloids are reporting Slender Man sightings. Literally, The Sun just published a piece called Real Slender Man Spotted. Terrifying footage emerges as man goes missing in the forest. Good lord, Slender Man might be scary, but the impact of fake news, or in this case, fake urban legend inspired news, is even scarier. Look what it's cost. There's been some major controversy surrounding the film. I'm not really going to get into the film, but I do recommend that you see Slender Man. I'm a horror junkie, so I really liked it. Obviously, if you're listening to my scary stories or my horror stories, you must be a horror junkie also. So definitely, it is one to see. And if you're actually interested in seeing Slender Man, please remember that Slender Man isn't real and definitely isn't lurking outside your windows in the woods. Or is he? I hope he's not. No. He's not real. It's fine. I'm not scared. Whatever. You're not scared, are you? No. So there's a lot of different stories about Slender Man. A lot of the times, especially teenagers, they'll write something down on a piece of paper. Something bad about maybe a person in their life, whether it be a family member or a friend. It's usually a friend, because you know how teenagers are. Fucking snarly little cats. They'll write it down on a piece of paper. They'll go and place it outside of their house or in the woods if they live near woods. And Slender Man is supposed to take care of it for you. But prior to him taking care of your bullshit for you, you have to come up with a sacrifice. And it usually has to be bloodshed. Something with bloodshed. So, and that changes, from person to person. But what I've researched, that is the main urban legend of Slender Man. So, I kind of think that he's part of the class of the shadow people. He doesn't have a face. A lot of people throughout history have had nightmares where they dream of a person that either has no face or they're just completely a shadow. They have no features whatsoever. And see, our brain can't actually dream up new faces or people. That's not how it works. Every time we dream of somebody, even if it's somebody we don't really recognize, we've seen that person at one point or another in our life, and it became instilled into our brain and goes into the subconscious. It's a whole psychology thing that was really interesting when I learned it in college. So Slender Man not having a face, no features, and a lot of times they just see this large, slim man, and he's just, he's in a business suit, or he's either all black like a shadow. So I think he falls under the category of shadow people, which means I also think he doesn't classify so much as a god, even though the urban legend depicts him as that. I think he classifies more as a demon of sorts. Look at the work that he does. I think it's devil work. So, what are your thoughts on Slender Man? He is super creepy. Watch the movie, read even just a tiny bit about him. I'll show you some pictures here in a minute. He is creepy as shit. Victor, the guy that created him, really knew what he was doing. He's got a creepy mind, and I think it's fucking beautiful. I love it. But anyways, I hope you liked tonight's story. Let me know what you want for next week. If you want urban legend, if you want something paranormal, if you want another true North Dakota story or another true story from any other state, doesn't matter. Let me know in the comments if you like the story or what you want for next week. And I hope you all have a beautiful week. Everybody stay happy and healthy. And if I don't talk to you before then, Merry Christmas. I love you all. Night.